Hey everybody, Anthony, 4x4 Diesel. People wanted more videos on 1GD, so here it is. We may as well just stick around the transmission and the engine because it's the only thing that's any different on the whole vehicle to the old last of the best 1KD FTV with a 5-speed auto. So we can look around the rest of the vehicle quickly and you'll see it's all about the same. This is a 180k service. They've replaced the DPF. Blah, 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 all that sort of thing. Maybe it's going to have no further issues. Who knows? I'll tell you what I'm always whinging about it, right? So I'll tell you what I don't like about it, and then we'll have a look at these tyres. Once again, another set of BFGs, and they're really getting flogged off on the inside, feathered off really badly. So we'll have a look at those bushes in a minute, but one of the things I don't like, the oil filters. Okay, so yeah, the oil filter, it's just in a dumb spot, right? Because you take it off, oil leaks down, you can get a special tool, make something up, whatever you want to do. But it's just in a dumb spot. That's what I think. But maybe I'm just used to the one on the 1KD. You can get used to this just the same, not a big deal. There's a couple of different oil filter listings, but you can use the same filter. 6-speed transmission is going to be nothing wrong with that. It's just the software in all the models seem to be having some issues. The earlier ones, the later ones, they all seem to be having some issues. Sump plug's a sump plug, you know, down there somewhere if you're lucky. I mean, this ARB bash plate, have a look at that, right? Take the bash plate off to do a service. Yeah, good work, mate. Good work, right? Because there's your sump plug in over there. Well, what are you going to drain it through this hole here? I doubt it. I doubt that hole's going to work. So not such a good job from ARB there on this one. And not that they ever do really do a good job on any bash plates, to be honest. But let's, we've had our whinge about the 1GD. Tyres, that's a bit of a concern on the outside edges. Not the best. Inside edges even worse. First thing we do, compare to the other side. Yeah, that's terrible. That's absolutely terrible. There's some ARB Old Man Emu suspension. It looks pretty old and flogged, well used. Maybe it's flogged and it's time for replacement. Could be part of the problem. But these tyres are all over the place. And this is the sort of tyre that people are going to say, oh, it slides around in the wet and it's terrible. And maybe it is the way the tyres are starting to wear as they get older, being softer, not putting up with the sort of punishment they cop. Maybe that's why they slide around, because we've got, get that light on, we've got low spots here, high spots there. Really high spot here and a low spot. That means when you're driving, this is what's making contact with the road. And like if you've got enough air in your tyres, you might only be getting this much rubber on the road and that's not even making contact because it's gone. So you've lost your outside 20% at each side. So you're on 60% rubber at best. Anyway, have a bit of a look around at the 1GD, right? Bone dry, no oil leaks, so it is still quality as far as that goes. We're looking at these bushes, aren't we? What are the bushes like? What are the bushes like? Mate, that one's bloody, nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that one either. So I don't think we can blame the bushes. It's starting to split there, but that's starting to split about 30-40% in is not the cause of that tyre wear, okay? This one hardly even started, something different. We don't have a mirror image like we normally do. Interesting, eh? Anyway, I would say time for some new suspension. I'll have a bit of a look around, see if there's anything else going on. Maybe time for a wheel alignment and some suspension, something like that. I'm just looking around. Has something come loose? Doesn't really make a lot of sense. Okay, so that one's fully adjusted out like that. I'm just looking at this adjustment here. And this one's straight up and down, so that's a bit odd. That one's almost up and down. That one's about the same as this one. Right, so a bit weird that that one's up and down and this one's around there, but that can be the case. Right, tyres, flog, that's bad. He's not happy about that either. So yeah, could be bouncing around on this suspension, it could be flogged, but it's usually pretty good, pretty firm is the problem with this usually. Have you checked these wheel bearings, any play? No? No play in the tie rod ends, anything like that? Unbelievable, right. So I haven't put my hands on it yet, but have a bit of a look around. Plenty of lube been going into this drive line. That's good. It's been serviced. Just looking around, looking to see if I can find some trouble. Back tyres, same thing. So they've obviously been on the front, so this problem's been around for a little while. Not too sure what's going on there. Let's have a look how old the tyres are, if we can see that. I think it's on the other side, isn't it? Yeah, I'm pretty sure. It's on the white writing side, the date. So let's go and have a look. See if we can find, there it is, 08-19. So they are 5 years old, but maybe they've gone, this one's not as bad. And then it could have been swapped with a spare, I'd say. Yeah, looks like it. Oh, where are they made? Did we look at that yet? We didn't look at that, did we? Where are they made? Oh, the USA ones as well. Wow. So there you go. Well, that one is. I'm not going to go around to all of them. Right, under the back here, just looks like a standard used four-wheel drive. Probably could do with a bit more cleaning every now and then, but yeah, it's not too bad. Pretty standard stuff. Diff oil should have been done every 40,000 k's. It's not due on this one at 180. This rear fuel filter been changed. We get a bit of a clean up when it goes outside. Lube the drive line, check all the brakes. Let's have a look at the brakes for you. Put it in the video. Yeah, there's heaps of rear pads left anyway. It's all that matters. There's heaps there. There's heaps. It gets an air filter, cabin filter, oil. As far as the parts go, front pads are getting a bit lower, but they're all right till the next service. They're getting down a little bit. So something to think about. Get on lsiauto.com.au and order your front and rear pads. Have them in stock ready so that when you need them at whatever workshop, you can go, well, here they are. And you just save yourself some money. So there's that oil filter. All right, pretty boring video, really. It's just another Prado. It's a 1GD. I mean, it's a different engine. It's got some issues. We try and avoid them. If you really want to, you can bring it in for a service, but like I said, we try and avoid them. Bring your own oil. Check the Prado Hospital Facebook page. Get that genuine Toyota expensive $85 for a 5 litre bottle. You need 2 of those. 3 might do 2 services if you're lucky. So 3 of those and you get 2 services out of it. Nothing to see here except what looks like old flog suspension. Have a quick look around under the bonnet. Wrap it up. This is why you watch the videos, because I decided this is odd. We've got 1 good tyre and the rest are crap. The 3 crap ones made in Thailand. I've just checked them. So the good one is the USA one that's lasting. So the Thailand tyres, because they're so soft, like I said previously in the video, they're just not handling the hammering. You can have the wheel on and out a little bit and things are a little bit rough with the USA ones. So these tyres are just looking worse and worse every time I see a set on a car. Unbelievable. Anyway, usual. Under the bonnet, same old. It's a Prado. It's got the same, everything the same. Airbox is different air filter, blah, blah, blah. It's got some brake fluid. It's got a different engine, blah, blah, blah. Maybe another video on other things on them. You know, DPF problems, you know, timing chain issues, you know, the amount of work involved in that, it takes days to sort that out. But anyway, if you want one, have one. But like I said, 1KD lasted the best, stick with that was my recommendation. And I'm not a fan of the new look or the new engine setup with the extra problems on that one either. So there you go. But each to their own, of course. Ah, there it is, the good expensive stuff. Liquid gold, mate. Look at it, beautiful. It needs it. The little engine in the big Landcruiser, little undersized 4-cylinder, mate. Put some gold in it, full synthetic to help protect it, help it last longer. All right, coolant levels low on the 1GD at 180k. Has it got a leaking water pump? Is it because when they replaced the DPF, they didn't set the coolant level correctly? We don't know. But at least what we do know is we use genuine coolant. So we'll top it up with a genuine coolant back to the correct level and let the client know to monitor the situation.